What I wanted to present today is just the concept of using a practice log with your students to create some sort of accountability outside of the lesson classroom. So a practice log does three things for us. One is it creates an accountability partner for the student that's active even when we're not sitting with them. The second thing it does is it creates positive reinforcement for the student by allowing them to see what progress they've made over time when they can refer back to their practice log and see, oh, look at all the things I've worked on. I've really done a lot more than I even realized. There's a benefit from having that positive reinforcement. The third thing that it does is it creates an explanation for why a student may or may not be developing any further with a certain concept that we teach them. If 3 months go by and our student isn't any better with their left-hand technique than they were at the beginning, and you look at their practice log and discover that only a total of 2 hours was spent in that 3 months' time working on those specific technique exercises, it's easy to put 2 and 2 together and see, well, this explains why you're not making more progress. There's not enough time being invested. Now, I've created a practice template that I'll share with you, and there's a link below this video that you can download it from. What you'll notice when you take a look at this practice log template is that across the top I have listed the 7 main core competencies that I look at as classifying any exercise that you would assign. The first one is technique, and technique has everything to do with how the hands are operating the instrument, the tactical nature of playing, overcoming any challenges in synchronization between the hands. A second competency is the reading competency, and reading has to do with any of the exercises dealing with interpreting or reading the notes off of the staff. A third competency is groove and timekeeping. That has everything to do with a student's ability to retain a strong, reliable internal pulse. Ear training is another. Ear training has everything to do with being able to hear music and basically apply it then to the instrument. Another one is improvisation. And a lot of players and teachers sometimes make the mistake of assuming that improvisation has only to do with soloing. But improvisation is not just solos, it's things like fills, transitions in between sections of songs, anything like that that can be creatively influenced in a spontaneous fashion. Another competency is applied harmony and theory, and that is taking the actual math of the music and applying it to your specific instrument. And then the last one is styles and repertoire. Learning songs for accomplishing familiarity with a particular genre, or just learning a series of etudes, any collective set of pieces or works. And then the last thing, it's an 8th competency, and it's kind of not really one, but I kind of add it to the list because it creates incentive for the student, and that is what I call playtime. And playtime is just time reserved for just relaxing and having fun on the instrument. And this is the student's opportunity to just noodle around or play along with their favorite songs. It's important to look at this again as a fluid document. It can be changed, simplified, or made more complex. Feel free to take this, turn it into your own. I just wanted to give you some sort of general example. But I hope this helps you out and, again, gives you some sort of accountability partner for the student that will help you to help them as they're working on their assignments through the week. Once again, I'm Adam Nitti, and thanks so much for checking out this video.